17 Animal Crossing New Horizons tricks, secrets, and glitches you possibly didn't know. Number 1. Aliens. One of the most craziest secrets in Animal Crossing is being able to see aliens on a live broadcast. All you need to do is turn on your TV at 3:33 a.m. on Saturday when you log into your Animal Crossing game. You'll be able to chill with these creepy aliens for exactly 1 minute, because at exactly 3:34 the message will end and the TV cuts back to static like nothing ever happened. Number 2. Make your character stumble while running. You can get this DIY when you get your first gold nugget from a rock. Once you have the King Tut mask and you start wearing it, then your character will trip and fall while running. To make this trick even more hilarious, you can get a sparkly apple cider drink. Number 3. Putting reefs on villagers' doors. So in Animal Crossing, we are able to decorate our own door by putting a reef on it. But whenever we go and try to decorate our villagers' doors with the reefs, it doesn't let us. So how do we exactly put reefs on the villagers' doors? Well, it's really as simple as talking to them and giving them the reef that you want to have on their door. Because once you do that, on the very next day that you log onto your game, they will have the reef on their door. Number 4, how to get rid of fruit energy. So obviously fruit gives us a lot of energy. We become this superhuman Animal Crossing player who can pick up trees and break rocks, just like the Credible Hulk. But the only problem with this is, let's say that you want to get your materials from the rocks and you have this superhuman energy, and if you break the rock will disappear and then the rock will be randomly placed elsewhere the next day, which makes it more difficult to find. So how do we lose our superpowers and go back to normal? In order to lose our energy, it's as simple as taking a nice relaxing dump. That's right, once you use the toilet, your superpowers will go away, and you'll lose all your energy until you decide to eat more fruit. Now you can get your materials without breaking the rock and having it disappear. Number 5, place trees on the edge of cliffs. So in order to do this trick, all you need to do is build a little 3x3 cliff and leave one corner missing like this. And if you're new to the game and you don't have this terraforming tool, you'll get this tool as you progress later into the game. All you need to do next is take out your river terraforming tool and make a little river shaped like this. For some reason, the game thinks that this is an eligible spot because after that it allows you to place a tree here. Hey guys, it's Austin from the future, and I forgot to mention that once you place your tree here, then you can break down the cliffs around it to make it look really unique, and that this will probably impress your friends once they see this on your island because they'll be like, how's that even possible? And then you can explain the secret to them if you want. Number 6, climb up to the 4th level. So typically in Animal Crossing, we cannot climb past the 3rd level. The game will not let you do that if you try. You'll get this message that looks like this if you try to go up any further. So I'm about to show you a secret that will let you get past that. You can even place items up here on the 4th level once you're up here. But just a fair warning, they can patch this glitch at any time. And at the time of recording this video, we are currently in 1.70 and it's not patched just yet. So the best practice would be, if you know an update that is coming, the best move would be to get all your items off the 4th level before you update the game. Because it's possible if you update the game and they patch this glitch, your items may be lost. Now, with that being said, here's how you do the trick. So basically, you're going to want to cut out 3 spaces with your terraforming tool like this, once you're on the 3rd level. And then make the last one diagonal, like this. Next, you'll need a furniture item that takes up exactly 1 space. I used a punching bag because it's really easy to line my character up with this. And how you're going to want to line it up is, you see this little green icon on your terraforming hat? It must be lined up with the furniture item exactly. And once you're perfectly aligned with it, boom. All you need to do is immediately press down on the right corner, and you gotta do this fast. You'll feel like a boss being up here this high. Number 7, unlimited Nook miles. So there's actually a trick in this game to get infinite Nook miles without having to do those boring old daily tasks. And all you need to do is time travel to January 1st, and it can be any year. then head over to residential services. You'll see a message saying that they were closed on New Year's Eve and they want to make it up to you. So they will give you 500 Nook miles for doing absolutely nothing. And it automatically puts you at the 7-day mark. So when you time travel the next day, you'll get an additional 300 Nook miles, putting you at 800 Nook miles in only a few minutes. And you can just keep doing this method until you have as many Nook miles as you want. Number 8, dupe items. So you can actually duplicate items in Animal Crossing, and here's how you do it. All you need to do is travel to another player's island. I recommend doing this with a friend or someone that you know and trust. And the person who wants their items duplicated will go to the host island, and the host doesn't really need to do anything at all but host their island. So immediately once you get to the host island, start dropping out all your items that you want to duplicate on the ground. And in approximately 2 minutes and 15 seconds, you'll see this little autosave show up in the corner. And once you see that, you want to press down on the power button immediately so that your device goes into sleep mode. Then you'll see like this home screen and you wait like 4 to 5 seconds before you log back into your game. Once you've done this glitch correctly, you'll have all your items in your inventory, and when you go travel back to your friend's island, you'll see all the items that you left on the ground. It's a pretty awesome secret, one of my favorites for sure. Number 9. So this other awesome trick will allow you to get NPC items fast and easy. So you don't have to wait until they randomly show up for their next visit. All you need to do is find an NPC on your island, and once you've found an NPC, do the task that they want you to do. If the NPC is Celeste, just go and talk to her and get the DIY. This also works with Red too, if you want to collect all the art faster in your museum. Once you've done the task for the NPC, all you need to do is time travel 1 day forward and collect your gift from the NPC, and then time travel 1 day backwards and go find the NPC again. Because once you're done talking to him again for the second time and you complete the task for the second time, they will give you a different item than you got last time. And you can basically just keep doing this method until you have all the NPC items that you want from the NPC. Number 10, the fastest trick to getting rid of villagers that you don't want. So basically after every 15 days, typically there will be a thought bubble on the villager's head. Usually that means they want to move out, but in some cases they'll just give you free stuff. Typically that only happens if it hasn't been at least 15 days yet since someone new moved in. So what you want to do is time travel 15 days forward, and for me it works best if the time is set sometime in the afternoon. And the reason why I set it up in the afternoon, generally more villagers are outside, which increases the chances of getting the villager that you want to be kicked out. Now that we have time traveled 15 days forward, we are going to see if Ava has a thought bubble on her head, because I've been wanting to kick out Ava for some time now. And if she doesn't have the thought bubble, here's what we're going to do. We are going to time travel back to the date it was before, and then time travel again 15 days forward and see if the thought bubble is on the villager that we want to get rid of, and basically just keep repeating this process until it is on the villager that we want to kick out. So Ava finally has the thought bubble now, so we are going to kick out Ava, and that's pretty much how you do that method. Number 11, kick out different villagers during the campsite visit. So this next trick that I'm going to show you is another villager trick, but this time is with the campsite. So basically when a villager comes to your campsite, and if you already have the 10 spaces full on your island, you have to get rid of one of your villagers in order to make room for the villager that is visiting in the campsite. And since the game randomly chooses which villager, they may suggest for you to kick out a villager that you really like and that you really want to keep. So here's how you can get the campsite villager to kick out the villager that you don't want. All you have to do is close out the software without saving, and make sure to not close out the conversation. You'll have to redo the campsite missions again, but it's better than having a villager that you really like move away. Number 12, the lazy way to get max balloons. So this trick allows you to basically farm balloons and get them to come right to you. All you need for this trick is some really high items like jail bars or climbing walls, and then just place them along your beach on the side that the balloons spawn from. And what's really cool about this trick is the balloons cannot fly over these tall furnitures, but instead they just move along them. And if you place them along your beach, they will just move down the beach and come right to you while you just chill there on the beach and be really lazy. Number 13, save time in the Able Sisters. So this next trick allows you to favorite a creator in the Able Sisters portal. The game doesn't actually tell you how to do this, and it's good to know if you plan on having a lot of custom designs on your island. All you need to do is head over to the Able Sisters. Then search for any creator by typing in the creator code. Once you're in the menu, select any one of their designs and you'll see where it says creator on the screen. And then once you see that, it's as simple as pressing X to favorite the creator. Now you save the creator and you can go back there anytime to look at their designs. Number 14, the cinematic camera field trick. A great little trick if you plan on recording your island and showing off to your friends. It's really easy. All you need to do is pull up your camera and position it as such. Then just move your character far away from the camera like this. But after you move far away from the camera, all you have to do is press B and you'll see that we have this super awesome cinematic camera effect. It goes from like right here to over here very seamlessly. You can also reverse this effect if you want to make it play backwards. It's pretty dope. Number 15, the mailbox camera trick. So this is another little camera trick, and you can do this camera trick by using your mailbox. All you need to do is pick up your mailbox and put it in your pocket. And if you can't pick up your mailbox just yet, it takes a couple house grades in order to have the ability to pick up your mailbox. And to get the mailbox to do the second camera trick, all you need to do is open up your mailbox and you'll see that we have a little diagonal angle over here. It's pretty cool because you can take a screenshot of that and it'll have a unique angle for your photo. Number 16, hit balloons with your bug catching net. So if you ever get into a situation where you see a balloon present but you don't have a slingshot on you, you can actually use your bug catching net to hit the present down like this. And obviously you gotta be on high ground for this to work, but I think it's good to know in case you ever get into a situation like this. Number 17, stop fossils from spawning. So this last trick is a great one. If you have your museum completed and you've collected all the fossils already and you really just have no use for fossils anymore, because fossils can get in your way as you're terraforming and we really don't need them anymore. So in order to do this trick, all you need to do is bury your fossils somewhere else. After you've done this about 7 times, the fossils will stop spawning and you won't have to worry about them ever again. I placed all mine over here behind my shop, and you can place yours anywhere that you want so that they're out of your way. If you vibe with the content, subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next video. Peace.